I made a decision to bring young Tom Holmes onto the bench, and and then it was such a nervous game. I wanted to get him on earlier than I did, but the last 5 minutes will have been good for him.
Although he conceded 28 points today, your line defence was superb at times, especially that first 20 minutes.
Yeah, I thought we defended really well on our line, to be honest. It's just the type of tries that we conceded, from a kick that we didn't clean up. Just dropping the ball cold when we had possession. But yeah, I thought we worked hard for each other. Generally we were pretty good. I mean, I'll have a look at the stats and see what we were like in terms of missed tackles. But yeah, I thought we worked hard for each other. And we had to do, because we made some pretty sloppy errors which put us under a bit of pressure.
You say you're not playing that well this year. If you look at the 13 games that you've played, if you look at those 13 games last year, you're in exactly the same position. You won 7 of those 13, so there's not really too much difference in the overall performance of what you achieved. No,
yeah, I think we're doing all right. We're working hard, and I think it was just the way that we performed last year. That is a little bit of a legacy that people look at, because we had some fluency about us. This year, for whatever reason, there's been a lot of injuries. We haven't always had, rarely had the same team from one week to the next. So, that's been pretty tough. But we're scrapping out wins and working hard. And if you do that, I mean, I don't know that we won 3 out of our last 4 games in the last block, and this gives us a chance now to build on that. So we've won 4 out of our last 5 games. Whether you win games how you win games, don't you? It's not always pretty, but it's important that you win them. And I think we're getting that winning mentality again, which is obviously really important to have.
And the first time I think you've got daylight between yourselves and the bottom 4 now. You're 3 points to that bottom 4, so that gives you a little bit of cushion. It takes a bit of pressure.
Yeah, it don't feel like that, does it? 3 points, it's. We've just got to keep going. I mean, we've got a tough game next week against Wigan. And then there's a break with the cup. We just got to keep rolling performances out, keep improving a little bit. That'll be a massively tough game next week. So we just got to keep battling on and keep, individual players keep improving. And collectively we'll get better as a result of that, and give ourselves a chance of being in and around where we want to be at the end of the season.
What are your thoughts on the cup? Will it be a competition you're going to try and win, or is it a league?
Every single year. Yeah, I don't believe in going half cock into something. I think it's massive that we go after that. It's a big game, a tough game against Hull. I mean, at the same stage last year, I think we were away at Wigan, and everybody said that was a tough game. Well, that's what it is. But we've got a team here that's capable of beating anybody. We've just got to, from week to week, keep improving and getting performances. We've certainly got a lot of players to come back in, so at some point we're going to be an outstanding team. At the minute we're a tough team that's working hard, and I think in the future we're going to have a team that can really rattle teams.
Do you think you're that much different, Daryl, to a lot of teams? Listening to you speak there, you could say the same for a lot of teams, possibly showing how close this competition is. You'd probably say the same about Huddersfield and several others.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's quite a few in there. I mean, we don't seem to have hit a run where we feel good about ourselves. The outstanding performances. We're a little bit. Have a couple of real good performances, and then we'll drop off a little bit, and then we'll come with another good performance. A lot of teams like that. You look at Wigan at the moment; they seem to be rolling a few excellent performances together. Huddersfield look like they're improving. OKR started superbly, and they've dropped off. It's a really strange competition this year. You don't really know who's going to end up where at the minute. Obviously Leeds look like they've got a bit of daylight, but they've started coming unstuck a little bit. So yeah, it's interesting. I think it all adds up to being a really interesting year. A bit frustrating. I'm going grey, that is for sure.